Mattel Mama Rhodes. Bretto Live just dropped a new video.
What's up, guys? The phenomenal AJ Styles, and you're watching Bretto.
What is going on, guys? Bretto Live back with another video, and today we have 3 figures out of WWE Elite Series 115. I am so excited to be filming on these 3 because, first of all, one of them is the final boss, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, also my favorite wrestler of all time, CM Punk, and one of the best guys on the microphone right now, Drew McIntyre. This is half of WWE Elite Series 115. This is only part 1. Part 2 is going to consist of Tyler Bate, R-Truth, and Kairi Sane, but I thought, why not? I kind of just randomized it. These are going to be the first 3 figures that I review. Pick them all up from Ringside Collectibles, WrestlingFigures.com, using discount code LIVE at checkout to save 10% on each and every one of them. Why not save some money at checkout? LIVE will do just that. If you guys don't know already, I am uploading 1 video every single day this week, going all the way into the weekend. Tune into the Bretto Live channel every single day. Subscribe so then you don't miss anything. Here's just some of the video reviews we've already done. Ultimate Edition Series 24. We reviewed the Target exclusive Dusty Rhodes. We have a lot more reviews coming, including Legend Series 25. We got the Evolution 3-pack. Got some good video reviews dropping, so subscribe so you don't miss any of them. So if you can't tell already, I'm super excited for this final boss action figure. So this is going to be the first figure that we review in this video. How we do it, we always take a look at the packaging first, then we jump into the accessories, we look at the figure, and then I give my final thoughts on the figure. So let's run it up. Packaging looks great. Elite Collection, WWE logo at the top. TrueFX head-scan technology. A little window showing off the figure. I do wish the window went all the way down here and curved, just so we could see the legs of the figure as well. Part of WWE Elite Series 115, there's The Rock looking like an actual heel on the side of the packaging. It says The Rock over here with the certified authentic patch. See a picture of the final boss, some of his stats on an angle, and a little read-up on the final boss and how he mentioned the Cody Crybabies. See that right there? Other people in the series, we got CM Punk, R-Truth, Tyler Bate, Kairi Sane, and Drew McIntyre. Let's get the final boss out of the box. I love the amount of accessories we're seeing with this final boss figure, but where is the Mama Rhodes belt? Are you kidding me right now? I'm just playing around. It would have been cool if it came with it. We're seeing 3 sets of interchangeable hands for The Rock. We do have 1 hand, so then he could throw his ones to the sky and acknowledge his tribal chief, Roman Reigns, at the time. We also got the fisted hand, so you can do Rock's signature pose on the top rope and lay some haymakers on some people. You can't beat the microphone holding hands, and it only makes sense that he comes with a microphone that you could put in these microphone holding hands, and it fits great in it. Look, it's a nice tight fit. Oh, by the way, Maswell, let's take a look at the microphone. I am digging this blue trim on the side. I swear, Mattel never adds the blue and red trim that the microphones actually have. It's crazy, so it's nice to see this. It's a SmackDown microphone. It looks great. And then the rest of the accessories, we do have one of the coolest vests I think we've ever seen with a Mattel figure. Obviously, it's going to be fully cloth, so that's a big W right away. Look at the detail on this. You just tell this is a heel Rock vest right here. It looks amazing. Bro, I love these little strands that hang down. If you want, you could tie them up front, but I think they're meant to just hang down when it's on the figure. As far as the rest, we are seeing a pair of glasses, and we also have a chain. This works really good with the Rock figure. You just pop the chain around the neck, easy as that, and then the glasses do fit pretty well right over the face. You don't have to worry about those falling off, which is pretty cool. They're all black. Here is the final boss, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I don't know the last time we saw a new, like, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson head sculpt. Finally, we're seeing one, obviously because he's heel at the time, even though he returned on Raw's Netflix as like a random face. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Bro was like the top heel at the beginning of like 2024. What happened? Here's the new head scan. You can see a minor eyebrow raise. He looks peeved. It looks just like The Rock. At first, when I took it out of the box, I wasn't a fan of the face. I was like, wait, what? Who is that? Then I looked at it more, got it under some good lighting, and I really like it. I think it's pretty solid. As far as the torso, I do believe this is a brand new torso. It works pretty well. He's got some nice shredded abs, Samoan tattoo on his left pec going down to his arm. We're finally seeing that new tattoo here on his right arm, bicep, shoulder / tricep, because remember he covered up the Brahma Bull logo right here, which I still don't forgive him for, bro. What happened to the Brahma Bull? It used to be right there. But this is still really cool to see this on a nice double jointed arm. There are some minor paint mishaps here on the right pec, which is kind of annoying. I wasn't able to get those off. It's not a huge deal. Mattel has been using these pants for a lot of suited Build-A-Figures recently, which they are really nice. Leg articulation, you don't have to worry about one bit. And the double jointed knees are working like butter. They're a little stiff, but those need to be worn in. But as far as the ball joints, oh my God, you don't have to worry about breaking the figure, which is amazing. And then we do just have the dress shoes down below with some nice ankle pivot. Some quick comparisons here with the brand new final boss from WWE Elite Series 115. We do have a fixed up Hollywood Elite Rock figure based off the Fast and Furious movies. We do have Sus Rock right here. Look at his eyes, mega sus. And over here we have the SmackDown on Fox debut Rock, which I forgot we did see that tattoo on that one, which is pretty cool. And then we also do have one of the best WWE Elites of 2024, this super casual Rock that came in that 3-pack Walmart exclusive. We have the Ultimate Edition Solo Sikoa. We know these two are going to have a run-in 2025. John Cena and The Rock. We got John Cena. Here's Roman Reigns. And then topping it off with Cody Rhodes, the man he beat up in the Allstate Arena parking lot. Final thoughts on the final boss. If you want a Rock that's based off of the beginning of 2024 last year, I highly recommend it. Is this figure easily customizable with probably stuff that you have in your collection? Yeah, all you need is like a fancy vest and a Rock with pants, and you pretty much have this figure. But once you go really in depth, like the new head scan, the new torso, the updated tats, like yeah, this figure becomes a must. At least for me, it's a must. I love the final boss character. Next figure we're going to be having a look at is the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. One of the best on the microphone right now. Love him or hate him, he is an amazing talent. He's part of WWE Elite Series 115, and he's also the chase for the series. This is the regular version. The regular is going to be the black and white. The chase is going to be all white from WrestleMania 39, which I'm not even excited for this figure. I want the chase more, bro. I want the all white from Mania 39, because I was at Mania 39, and the triple threat match with Sheamus and Gunther was so good. There's a little stats on Drew McIntyre. A little read up on Drew. Looks like this attire in particular is based off the Royal Rumble 2024, which I didn't even know. There are the rest of the people out of the series, which we already mentioned. Let's claymore this packaging and get them out. Drew McIntyre coming with some pretty cool accessories. Let's have a look at them. Starting first with interchangeable hands. We are only seeing 2 sets, which is fine by me. We have the microphone holding hands, which do have the vein detail. And then we do have the Daniel Bryan hands, because I believe the first figure that these ever came with was Daniel Bryan. There are also the grappling hands. You could also use these for taunting. These are very versatile hands. Angela with this figure. You guys remember the nickname for Drew's sword? Yeah, it was Angela. So here it is. Drew hasn't came out with this sword in ages, so it is pretty cool to see it with the fig. I do like the gold trim here on the hilt, and the handle's nice. And we've seen it before in the past. It's not sharp, so you don't have to worry about like cutting yourself on it, but it's a pretty cool accessory. It's a freaking sword. And then we also are seeing a kilt. No, not a skirt, a kilt. It is basically fully black. You can see some pattern right there to match his attire on his knee pads and trunks, which I will show in a sec. It's also on the back there. It just buckles up in the back. I definitely think it's time for a Drew McIntyre Ultimate Edition, though, and maybe we can get this in cloth, Mattel? I hope you're watching. Elite Series 104, Drew McIntyre. Let's have a look. Well, first of all, first glance, this figure looks amazing, but it looks like all the other Drews we've seen in the past. Head scan, it is reused from WWE Elite Series 104 and plenty of other Drew McIntyres in the past. Is that an issue? Not really, because it looks amazing. Some hair in the front, some in the back, but I want a pissed off Drew McIntyre head scan. Don't you guys? Don't you want an angry Drew? Like, he looks happy right there. We all want angry Drew. Torso's absolutely shredded, as it should be. This dude is one of the most jacked dudes on the roster. You can see he does have the hair stubble going down to his belly button, double jointed arms with black wrist tape, buttery articulation on the arms. Torso's working really well, the swivel there. Detail on the trunks, I gotta admit, I wasn't too excited for it. It is just black, but actually really looking in depth, I am digging this white pattern here on the front, and I don't know if my camera's gonna be able to pick it up, but it's a very nice, like, alligator style of design here on his butt. It's very hard to see, but you guys see it in the glare? There is some design right there, which I didn't know about, and it's really nice. Leg articulation? Yeah, look at that. You don't have to worry one bit. Mattel, I love you guys. Way to improve the frickin' articulation. Here's a look at the knee pads. That pattern of white continues. It does have pins in the knees, but that doesn't bother me. As long as they work good, it doesn't bother me. And as far as the boots, we do have that new style of ankle pivot on these black boots. We've seen it with Braun Breaker. We've seen these boots before. Getting the side-by-side here with older Drews, I'm just now realizing how pale this Drew McIntyre is. Like, look at how tan his past figures are. I feel like this Drew should be tanner. Now that I'm getting it next to other Drews, look at how pale he looks. We do have a couple other Drews right here. These two are the same figures, just one has accessories and one does not. Those look great. And then over here, we have the main one that I use. That's the Clash at the Castle Drew. And then this one's, I think that's the Beast Slayer Drew from Mania 36. I'm almost positive. Another set of comparisons here with Drew McIntyre. We have an OG Drew McIntyre. Here's CM Punk, the #1 rivalry of 2024. CM Punk and Drew, baby. baby. And we have the two men that he fought at WrestleMania 39, Gunther and Sheamus, in a triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. Final thoughts on Mr. Drew McIntyre. Is this figure worth the pickup if you have a ton of Drews in your collection already? No. It's very similar to past Drew McIntyre figures we've seen, so I won't recommend it to you if you already have a Drew McIntyre that looks like it, only because it's very similar to Drews we've seen in the past. At least me, I have a lot of figures that already look like this, but I would still recommend it if you don't have a Drew McIntyre. Last figure we're having a look at in this video is the best in the world, the cult of personality, CM Punk. Here he is, looking amazing. Finally, a current CM Punk. So excited about this one. I'm also going to be getting that top picks one pretty soon, hopefully. There's a picture of Punk, like literally right when he signed back with WWE. There's the same pic on the side, his name right there. You can see his read up right there. Spoiler, he's from Chicago, Illinois. Oh, I know. Isn't that crazy? What? I didn't know either. What? There's Punk entering the Royal Rumble, and then you can see a little read up on the Rumble. Other people out of the series here for the last time in this video. Let's hit this figure with the GTS and unbox it. CM Punk's accessories are awesome. Interchangeable hands first. We are seeing two sets of interchangeable hands. We do have fisted hands, and we're seeing the drug-free tattoo. It's about time. We got that on the fist, which looks amazing. The X's, I've mentioned it, even with the Ultimate Edition, it was the same thing. These X's are too perfect. He draws these on with literal Sharpie marker. They should not be straight lines like that. I don't know why Mattel is doing that. They gotta go back to the classic, the way they used to do it. See that? That is an X that's supposed to be on a CM Punk. We also do have the microphone holding hands, which look pretty good. And I am gonna include the elbow pad in the accessories portion because I did have to remove the elbow pad in order to remove the shirt, which is pretty wild. The sleeves on the shirt are pretty tight. But yeah, it's a white elbow pad. We've all seen it before. You just slip it down the arm. This was Punk's first shirt back when he returned to WWE. It looks amazing. I'm digging like the Chicago flag colors with the Punk logo in the middle. It is Velcro, so it's not going to be that elasticy material, but it's really nice. Fits the figure really well. It's tighter on the sleeves, like I mentioned. It's a very highly anticipated action figure for me. Starting first with the head scan, this looks exactly like CM Punk. OMG, it really does. I want to get the Ultimate Edition head in there and just show you how much they aged CM Punk. You could see it in the bags under his eyes, the gray in the beard. What a great job on aging this CM Punk head scan. Absolutely amazing job, Mattel, on this. I'm digging the gray in the beard, minor fade around the hair. The hair is spiky. It's nice. While we have the Ultimate Edition right here, we're going to do it for y'all. We're going to put that old CM Punk head scan on the Ultimate, and it works 100%. Say he wears a throwback attire, you can throw this head on the Ultimate Edition, and now you have a Money in the Bank 2011, but with an old head scan. As far as tattoo detail, we've seen it all before here on the pecs. It looks beautiful. No Cobra tattoo, no Pepsi tattoo. I wish they would put it there, but like do similar to what AEW did, how they scribbled through it and it wasn't copyright. No surprise there. We all knew it was going to be like that. And as far as the rest of the tattoos, it looks great, going down to his white wrist tape. The decals on the trunks are really nice. Red stars, stripes on the side, red stars on the back. Leg articulation. It is about dang time that we have good leg articulation with a CM Punk. Am I right about that? Almost every single CM Punk figure that we ever saw, Elite form, had bad leg articulation. Like you would never be able to get the legs to the side like that. This is such a relief. Having good leg articulation on a CM Punk, that's like unheard of. That's amazing. Let's go. He is sporting some extra large knee pads. These probably could have been smaller. And also, I do have to point this out, CM Punk does have tattoos at the top of his kneecaps right here, and those are not there. I just wanted to point that out. I'm not sure if Mattel would have got copyright for those certain tattoos. I'm not sure what they are, but I know Punk's got tattoos at his thighs right here at the top of his kneecap. Kick pads, we've got the red, white, and blue on top of black, which is amazing. And it's also really nice to see this ankle pivot on a set of kick pads. How cool is that? It just makes it look cleaner. There's no like gap right there where you could see the swivel. CM Punk comparisons, we have the Macho Man Punk. We got the Ultimate Edition once again. Here's the Elite 16 and the original SCS Ringside Collectibles exclusive CM Punk, all standing next to our amazing Royal Rumble 2024 Punk. He looks so freaking real. For Punk comparisons, on his left, we do have a couple AEW CM Punks right there. And then over here, we have some more Mattel CM Punks, an original hardcore CM Punk with long hair. And then here's the Defining Moments Pipe Bomb CM Punk. Topping it off with two more comparisons, we got the Royal Rumble Cody Rhodes, and we have the figure that's also in the series, Drew McIntyre, Series 115, baby. Final thoughts on the WWE Elite Series 115 CM Punk, and this isn't only because I am a massive CM CM Punk fan, this figure is amazing, okay? That is one of the most realistic CM Punk head scans besides the Ultimate Edition that we've ever seen. I mean, minus the X's on the hands, this figure's almost perfect, and some lacking tattoos, as we all know. But I still think this is a great figure, and it goes for a great, updated, current CM Punk. I highly recommend it. If you don't want a current CM Punk, well, obviously you don't need this figure, but wow, it's a great looking piece. It's been part 1 of WWE Elite Series 115. What a start to this series. These figures are all amazing. Legit, dude. Wow. I can't wait to film part 2. R-Truth, Tyler Bate, and Kairi Sane ought to be just as good of a video, so stay tuned for it. And I really hope you guys enjoyed part 1 of WWE Elite Series 115. If you're interested in any figure that you saw in this video, they're all available at Ringside Collectibles, WrestlingFigures.com, where discount code LIVE does save 10% off at checkout. Feel free to use it and save yourself some money. Subscribe to Bretto Live while you're at it. Bretto Live is out.